Hi everyone, it's Jan Diatri, and today we're setting the bar really high in a brand new vehicle that's the flagship of the Ford line. And I'm going to take you someplace for lunch that's one of a kind in the whole world. In fact, the food is so good, it's museum quality. On this Affordable Eats, Affordable Drives. The headline should read, Ford Taurus SHO returns and gets a big boost in popularity. EcoBoost, that is. One of the more powerful ideas, it's made this the comeback kid and the flagship of the new Ford Taurus line. SHO stands for Super High Output. And yes, on the road, it puts on quite a show. I got my first glimpse of the new SHO this summer in my hometown of Lake Tahoe. One of our neighbors had just bought it, and he was thrilled to give rides. So off we went around the lake. Beautiful views you could never tire of. And this time, I was enjoying the familiar, breathtaking scenery in comfort, style, and what power. So back home at Sanderson Ford in Phoenix, I was pretty excited to be driving the beautiful beast myself. I wanted a little Taurus time with Mike Gilbert before I took the keys.
This is the flagship of the Taurus line. It's a 365 horsepower dual turbocharged engine, so it's gas, but it's turbocharged. This vehicle has so much power that they only made it on an all-wheel drive transmission.
Wow.
Too much power for a front-wheel drive vehicle. Ford's really been the leader in turbochargers in their diesel trucks for years. So they're using that similar technology on this gas engine. It's a dual turbocharged, but it's a gas engine instead of a diesel. So by putting those turbochargers in there, it's able to push in more oxygen, so it's using less gas, but it's still giving you the performance and the horsepower that you need. What's really nice is with this EcoBoost engine, you're really getting V8 power, but on a 6-cylinder engine. So you have all the power that you're ever going to need, but your fuel economy is right there. It's within 90% of the fuel economy of the regular 3.5 engine that's in the regular Taurus.
Check this out, 2 more fabulous features of the Taurus SHO.
Another great feature on the Taurus SHO that's available is this has adaptive cruise control. So as you're driving on the freeway and you're setting your cruise control, you have 3 different settings based on your driving habits. It will actually set out a radar in front of the vehicle, and if somebody pulls in front of you or somebody decelerates in front of you, it's going to actually, without you doing anything else, it's going to decelerate the vehicle.
Wow.
Yeah, so you move over to the next lane, where that obstruction's not there, it's going to ramp you back up.
And then there's the paddle shifters. This is really neat.
What you can do is you can put the vehicle from drive into manual mode, and in manual mode you can actually upshift and downshift the vehicle with your paddle shifters, which are right here on the steering wheel. So you're getting all the control that you do in a manual transmission, but what you have is the comfort because you're not having to take your hands off the steering wheel. You can actually upshift and downshift right here on your steering wheel.
And you know what? The Taurus SHO is a show-off. It's got brains and power and looks.
The vehicles are a status symbol, and I got to tell you that everywhere you take this place, especially this tuxedo black, everywhere you take this SHO, you have heads turn, and people ask you what it is. And when you tell them it's a Taurus, it's like, no, there's no way that's a Taurus.
And I'm thinking I'm going to get some looks, too.
And I'm thinking you're not going to want to give me the SHO back. That's what I'm really thinking, so.
All right, I'm finally behind the wheel. Let's take this show on the road. Capless fuel system just like the race cars. Push button start, gorgeous comfy heated and cool leather and suede seats, and tuxedo black exterior, and I'm styling in the show. Yeah, I could get used to this real fast. Do you know that the original Taurus SHO generated a huge loyal following? There are more than 10,000 registered users on the website bringbacktheshow.com. And if you look at the top of their site today, it says, mission accomplished. That's a following, and they won't be disappointed by the new model. You see the looks I'm getting? What they're thinking is, I could have had a V8 power with V6 fuel economy too. So I've decided to take you someplace today that really puts on a different kind of show. There's really no place like it in the world, with out-of-this-world food, museum-quality food, you could say. This is MIM, the Musical Instrument Museum near Tatum Boulevard and the 101 in Phoenix. The first ever facility to house 10,000 musical instruments collected from all over the world and openly displayed for you to enjoy and experience. Some instruments you can even play. It's really the most extraordinary museum you'll ever hear, using a state-of-the-art wireless audio and video system that lets you wander from room to room, culture to culture, across the globe and through time. As you walk up to an exhibit, videos show you the culture and history of the instrument, and your headphones let you hear the music and the story. You could literally spend days here at MIM, in the main museum, or enjoy a world-class concert in the state-of-the-art theater, or shopping in the museum store, or learning to play an instrument. MIM is a one-of-a-kind musical city unto itself. And at some point, you'll probably end up here at the cafe at MIM, where executive chef Edward Farrow and sous chef Chris Lenza offer an awesome and equally global cuisine every day of the week. That's why they have the food blogging world in this city all abuzz. This day, Chef Farrow is overseeing a special event, one of the many here, the opening of the American Sabor exhibit, all about Latin American culture, supported nationally in part by the Ford Motor Company. Chef Lenza is seeing to the cafe's gourmet menu items, made fresh every day using local ingredients from Arizona's farmers and ranchers. There's always a globally inspired dish and a local one, like the BLT with bacon from a local organic meat shop, beautiful fresh soups, homemade sweet potato fries, the best potato chips on the planet made fresh every day, luscious cookies, daily gourmet cuisine. You can always visit the cafe at MIM without visiting the museum, but if you could make time, an awe-inspiring show awaits you. The piano that John Lennon used while writing Imagine, costumes, keepsakes, and culture, music and machines from yesterday and today, and many that you never knew existed. What you see and what you hear behind the walls of these piano-keyed windows will beckon you back again and again. Amazing experience today, both at the Musical Instrument Museum and driving that beautiful new Taurus. I say they're both best in show. I'll see you next time for Affordable Eats, Affordable Drives.